Hi everyone, I'm Tanya Alekseeva. Today I'm going to show you how to make a super easy, creamy, white and delicious milk from almonds, and then also what to add in for your own superfood smoothie. No special equipment is necessary. All I'm using is a blender, and any type of blender will do, a jug, any kind, and also some sort of strainer. So I have a nut bag. Now you can also use a cheesecloth if you don't have a nut bag, and you can even use your stockings. The first and very crucial step is to soak the nuts overnight. Depending on what nuts you end up choosing, the density will vary and so will the soaking time as well. I'm using almonds, so 8 to 12 hours is actually perfect here. Now also take a look at what happens to the color of the water. And the reason why you do that is because the nut, especially the skin of the nut, has resin and also a lot of enzyme inhibitors. They're there to protect the nut, but make it very difficult for us to absorb the nutrients and vitamins. So as you're soaking overnight, the enzyme inhibitors get released into the water. That's what you saw happen to the colour. And that's why it's very, very important to rinse that water out. So that's what I've done. Also what happens during that process is you're actually germinating the nuts. So it's a step before sprouting when everything just wakes up. So you're making all of those nutrients and vitamins really concentrated, making them even better for us. And there's really only one rule, which is 4 to 1. It's 4 cups of water to 1 cup of nuts, soaked ones, because they do increase in volume. So I'm just going to throw everything in. I'll be using double amounts, so I'll put in 2 cups of nuts and 8 cups of water. And at this point, just before I blend, I'm going to add in a couple of pitted dates to make it extra tasty. So normally about 2 to 3 per cup of nuts is a really good amount. Okay, that took about a minute. This is the fun part. Very therapeutic as well. It's a really nice process. How cool is that? And of course you can make your milk a lot creamier if you just add in less water. So just play around, see what works best for you. And just make sure you get everything out, so all you'll be left with is the pulp, which you can actually use in other recipes like dehydrated crackers. You can sprinkle it on your muesli. Just get creative. And now that your milk is ready, have it any way you like, but I'm going to show you what to add in for a really yummy superfood smoothie. For the fruit and to make the smoothie really creamy, I'll be using peaches. So I've got pips out and skins still on. I'll be using strawberries as well. And for the superfoods, I'll be using 3 different kinds. The one you see on the left is lucuma powder, very high in beta carotene. The one in the middle here is purple corn flour, and that's very high in antioxidants. And then I've got maca. Maca is really good for your hormones, but I am using less of it than any others because the flavor is actually quite strong. And everything just goes right back into the blender with milk first and then the superfoods. And just notice as well, I'm not using any extra sweetness. Lucuma fruit is actually quite sweet, and so is maca. And I do have dates and fruit as well that I'm using. There we go. That was my almond milk and my superfood smoothie, but I do also have some very important information to share with you on calcium, as well as dairy, soy and nut milks. So go to www.betterraw.com.